you have done is something that you should not have. But the curse that I gave you is simply an announcement of your future anyway. So when a rishi curses or a mahatma curses somebody, they are just loudly announcing what is going to happen anyway. In our cases, we may not know what kind of curses or blessings are. Blessing is also an announcement of what is going to happen in a good way. A curse is an announcement of something that will happen in a negative way. When these get announced, the person who is going through it has an opportunity to change that. So now Samba is presented with that opportunity, and how Samba reacts and how he responds. Immediately, his first question is, can you direct me towards a guru who can help me out of this difficult situation, of this rogam, this leprosy, kushtavyadhi that I have been afflicted with? So Krishna smiles and says, the guru is standing right in front of you. And that is Narada Muni. So he tells Samba, you sit and learn about one form of Paramatma who you can pray to now. And learn about the katha of this form of Paramatma, the Swarupa. And then you will eventually find your solace. This is all Krishna says. Krishna does not say, I will use my influence and quickly change this. Because parenthood is in its place, but allowing the divine to take its course is also in its place. So this is underway, and now a very beautiful conversation starts between Samba and... Sure, no? The only responses are coming from here. Between Narada Muni and Samba. Samba is such a curious listener. And that is another beautiful aspect of Purana Kathas, that when the stories are told, you will see that it is only told up to a point, then the Purana Karta will become quiet. Because they're waiting to see how will the listener react. And that reaction is when you know what is the listener moving more and more towards. So the first question Samba asks is about, tell me the nature of that form of Paramatma that is supreme most that I can worship. So which form is that? Because we are in Surya Katha. When Janmashtami comes, it will be Krishna. Ours is all seasonal bhakti, no? But here is the rahasyam. Narada, no doubt, speaks about Surya. But what was the approach that Samba took? Did Samba say, take me to a form of Paramatma where I can quickly cure my leprosy? Or did he say, tell me about a form of Paramatma that is all-encompassing and who has that capability? That all-encompassing is where the gaze shifts. Now, it is about recognizing that Samba is not asking about some glowing ball of fire. He is asking about Paramatma Swarupam that has this power, and Narada chooses to talk about this particular form. Why does Narada choose this particular Devam? We have a famous verse that says, Arogyam Bhaskaradicchet. If you want Arogyam, Aditya is the Devata that you should worship. Dhanam Icchet Hutashanat. Hutashana means Agni. Dhanam, if you want wealth, then you should worship Agni. Ishwarat Jnanam Anvichet. If you want Jnanam, it should be Ishwara or Shiva. Moksha Icchet Janardanat. If you desire moksha, it should be Janardana or Vishnu. Are these mutually exclusive? Does this mean if you want wealth and you go to Surya, you cannot have it? Does it mean if you go to Shiva and you ask for moksha, he will not give it? This is the beauty of Sanatana Dharma. There is this beautiful porosity, this interconnection between all the different devatas. If you go to a hospital and you say, my stomach is hurting, and you land up at the cardiologist, he will say, no, please go to the other departments. And once you go there, if you say, my head is hurting, they'll send you to the neurology department. Because they're all different doctors. But all of these belong to your body only. Similarly, or rather, conversely, in Sanatana Dharma, if you go to one place and say, this is what I'm seeking, if you go to Devi and you ask for health, you will receive health. If you go to Surya and you ask for Dhanam, you will get it. But what we mean by this kind of a verse, saying, if you want Arogyam, seek out Bhaskara, it means that quality is strong in that Devata. That Devata's nature is to bless you with that anyway. That they will automatically do. This we don't need to give a big pravachanam on. You just stand outside and get your vitamin D every